Hi, it's Shantelle, S.LadyBug Brumfield, the founder and executive director of Believe in What You Dream. I'm here at one of our school sites. I'm here at Hogan Middle School in Vallejo, California. Actually, right before our girls come in and here prepping, figured I might want to do a video before we get started and just chat a little bit about the Dreamweaver Academy and some of the things that we do here, which are really centered around social emotional learning, tools, techniques, and trainings really to help kids better process their feelings, manage their emotions, and build stronger relationships. And this is our book for the girls. It's called The Journey of a Dream Girl. Discover Your Superpowers. It has the light bulb there with 4 components because those 4 components are the things that we are pulling together to help them really discover what their superpowers are, which is being able to be more self-aware and practice the methodology that we call the think and link methodology, where we are going through and helping them take their thoughts and attach them to an action that brings them into reality. And this book is designed for them to do just that. So one of the things that we start off with is a mantra. This mantra is really a reminder for each girl to let them know what they're doing. So it says, I am a dream girl, determined, optimistic, passionate, and energized, ready to make my dreams a reality, and there is nothing you can do about it, is how we start. And this is really just a reminder for each girl that while they're going throughout their day, that there are going to be things that are going up and down. They may have an idea of how they want outcomes to be, and maybe the outcomes are not so favorable, but this is not the time for them to unravel and fall apart, which is why we go through and start off every session by doing our mantra, and then we go right into rolling yarn balls. We roll yarn balls because it's a way of understanding how you roll through things. You know, we can say life is an emotional roller coaster, but unless you're able to roll through it in a way where you pull it all together, where it's not chaotic. In this case, you know, if you're rolling yarn balls, you can drop the ball like you do in life. You can get it all like scrambled and snagged and all over the place. But ultimately, when you take your time to relax, focus on what you're doing, you can roll it back together. And that's one of our major lessons. It's something that even adults, when they do it, they're like, oh my God, this is amazing. And really, that's what it is. It's learning to better process your feelings and manage your emotions. And using a yarn ball is such an incredible tool with thousands of endless lessons that are utilized in there. But when we're going back to the book, we practice things that they don't often do every day, which is, you know, think about yourself. What are the ways in which you want people to describe you, right? And when we're doing this process, we make sure that we understand that it's understood what kind of words that can be utilized for them to be able to do that. And then we have this page here, which has hearts. And on this page is really just having them think about something that they love about themselves. And there's 12 hearts here, but this is actually a hard task for most of the girls in the program, we come to find out, because they're so keen on trying to understand and think about what someone else's opinion is, that they're rarely okay with writing their own thought process of how they feel because they're concerned with what their peers are going to say. Well, we're helping to reroute that as a thought process and begin to start with small things like, okay, what do you love about yourself? Is it something physical? Is it some, character attribute that, that is helping you become determined, more optimistic, more passionate, and more energized about the things that you're doing? And if so, what is that? And so then we begin to get answers like, oh, I love my personality. I love the fact that I'm able to talk to people. I love the fact that I'm able to study and get good grades. There's all kind of different responses that come at that point. But this is a great tool and a great way to practice. And one more just before, I think you guys heard the door open. So just one more before the girls are actually coming in. This is one of my favorite lessons, which is personal accountability. And the question just says, what's stopping you from winning without any context. And it lends itself to, all these different options and possibilities of the things that, definitionally they feel like they're not winning with, right? And whatever it may be for that day, sometimes it's a prompt that happens, but most likely it's not. And then the conversation is, okay, well, now that you know what's stopping you from winning, it goes, well, what will you do about it? Right? And so it's starting that critical thinking process of problem solution that is very important on the journey of being able to process through anything. So with that, I am going to leave you all because I can hear the girls coming, and I will talk to you all soon.